Well, it is Monday and I am back in the office. I was in Monroe County this morning representing a client. Yes, Monroe County, our law firm does travel there on occasion for very special cases. In this situation, our client is from Long Island, New York, and has some trouble in Monroe County. So he contacted our firm over the weekend. I was in Hershey, Pennsylvania with my kids, but I had time to set up a Zoom conference. He retained us, and we were in Monroe County this morning at PFA proceedings, and he has a related criminal case, which we're also handling on his behalf. In that situation, like I said before, PFA is a civil type of environment where the burden of proof is on the plaintiff, but the defendant doesn't have a Fifth Amendment right, and he or she has to, in some cases, put on evidence to persuade the judge, especially if the plaintiff has put on evidence that this person presents an immediate harm to them or immediate risk to their safety. There is a related criminal case, which is looked at the preliminary hearing level, and preliminary hearings, like I said in the past, aren't trials, but an opportunity for the prosecution to establish a prima facie case and an opportunity for the defense to have charges dismissed or downgraded. So with that said, they come out with a blog article today regarding school searches. It is the start of a new academic year in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. And the point of that article, I mean, really no parent wants to have or expects to have a criminal issue at school. I mean, obviously, we send our kids to school. We don't believe they're going to have a criminal issue, or at least we hope they're not going to have one. But the point of the article was to explain students' constitutional rights on and off campus. Now, this advice goes to children in public schools. Private schools, they're a lot different because when you agree to go to a private school or a religious school, you are giving up your constitutional rights because you are agreeing to certain school guidelines because you agree to go to school there. Now, with a public school environment, it's a little different. Students do have constitutional rights, but they are relaxed. So a normal search, in order for a government official to do a search, like a police officer, there has to be probable cause to believe that the item is there and that a crime is being committed. Now, when it comes to a school administration or a teacher, a non-government law enforcement person, the standard is reasonable suspicion. And if you recall from my previous blog articles, reasonable suspicion is a lower form of probable cause, and it is the standard we use for things like dog searches and pat-down searches, things of that nature. They can use that standard to initiate, they being school administration, they can use that standard to initiate searches of lockers. Now, if the search is being done at the direction of law enforcement, well, then the standard goes back to probable cause. So there's that distinction. But if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, website gambonelaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All my books, my blogs, my videos are available there in one convenient format. We'll be coming out with a lot of information regarding the academic year. I did come out with an article more geared toward college students, not so much high school and middle school students. I came out with an article on dorms and living environments in college, and I went over the concept of actual versus constructive possession and how if some contraband is found in a home, how someone could be charged with it, even if that item wasn't actually in their pocket. It was simply in their area of immediate control as the law defines it. But these are important issues that no parent expects to have. But obviously, if it comes up, your son or daughter faces a serious issue, even at the juvenile level. It's not something that any parent wants to deal with. But once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. And I'll talk to you all very soon.